Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Leo weekly money and career reading from October 16th to the 22nd, 2023. Leos, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Leo, money and career, October 16th to the 22nd, 2023 for the sign of Leos. Leos, thank you. Thank you to everyone. Oh, we're getting glare here. Thank you to everyone that has shared the sun, shared the positive vibe. Thank you to everyone. The free readings are still up for grabs and will be up for grabs, for the whole month of October and all through November, and I'll probably add on a couple here and there, or one here and there. So thank you to all for being here. Thank you to all for sharing your energies. All right, here we go. Leo. For anyone that hasn't checked out the, wow, Leo, the 3-month projections, October, November, December, money and career. If you're interested, you might want to check them out if you want a little more inspiration or motivation or clarity. They are interesting and they are helpful sometimes. All right, here we go. The Hermit, Justice, and High Priestess. So something is leveling up here, Leo. Whether you want it or not, there's a decision, or there's an alignment, a readjustment. Someone is making a decision along the line, whether it be you or Justice, or maybe the company you work for, or someone, or the universe making it for you. Now, you do have this High Priestess there, so it feels like it's you making this decision, realigning with what's important for you, but very discreetly, right? You know, you're following your intuition, what you think is necessary, the decision or the new approach that's necessary, or the cleaning up. It's almost, I'm feeling that cleaning up, taking whatever is not necessary out of the way, the snow plow, right? Plowing whatever is not necessary, therefore realigning your energies, or realigning with the right people, with the right subject, company, way of working, financial situation, judicial situation, or something like that. It's all about you. Let me pop a little light on. There we go. It's all about you here, I feel, Leo, making a decision. You're going slowly, but you understand. You have clarity and wisdom over the situation. So maybe you have to, let's pull some more cards. Maybe you have to make a decision at work, right? Let's see what this feels like. Very personal. So it can be related to work, but it's really you with the Hermit, having to dig deep to understand why it has become like that, why it is affecting you in that way, and to understand that the changes have to come from you. Your perspective will change, or has to change, or you're feeling that there's something that's not connected anymore, and you have to see things in a different way, right, with the Hermit. And therefore that is pushing you to initiate either contact with someone or communication with someone, or you want to level up your knowledge. So maybe you're deciding to go back to school. Maybe you're deciding to take classes. Maybe you're deciding to train on something. But I feel like you're doing this very discreetly, Leo. Again, last week was a bit of the same thing where, you know, not everyone, right? But I had this energy of on the down low, right? Under the radar. Whatever I'm doing, I'm not telling anybody. Whatever I decide, I'm not telling anybody, or very few, because I don't want to share this, right? So whether these are big decisions to level up, or, you know, to take on something different and to learn a different subject, right? Because with the Hermit is all of a sudden you're realizing that you have to take time. You have to take your time to find the solution. So here is your solution. Here's that choice. Here's that decision. Whatever it is, it's for you. It will be different for each and every one of you, but the solutions are within you. But the evolution is slow. Slowly but surely, upon reflection and your experience, you will level up, right? You will gain more knowledge. You will get that diploma. You will have more experience. Therefore, you'll be able to take on more responsibility, right? It's really persevering in that path, in that field, in that job, in that subject, whatever it is. So it's almost like you're hanging on to something, but to hang on to it, so example, you're in a company and you have your job and you want that coveted job, you want that other job, you want the promotion, or you want to work on that other project or in that other service or whatever, right? But you can't get it if you don't have more experience, or if you don't get that diploma, or if you don't get that training or whatever, right? And so you are going to go do that. And I feel like I've already said this reading. I don't know if it was for you, but I feel I have said these same words within the last reading, or maybe it was another sign. I don't remember. I would have to look it up. But for now, this is the moment where you're hanging on and you're hanging tight, because you want to be that person that has the experience, that has the diploma, that's in the right place at the right time to get that job, or to fill that position, or to lead that project, whatever it is. Wow. But slowly but surely, right? That's why I think you're taking your time and you're on the down low, right? You're not wanting to communicate this to anybody. You want to communicate, yes, to obtain this experience, this diploma, get those classes, that training, whatever it is, right? But you're not telling anybody you're doing that. And maybe there's a lot of competition, and maybe there's a lot going on. And so you don't want everybody to know that you're going to position yourself for that job, for that opportunity, whatever it is. And these cards are very, very timid in coming out. Those three came out right away. And now I'm waiting for what's happening. Leo, let's see. Once you make your decision to work on that diploma, or go take those classes, or okay, yes, well, you're working hard, yes, investing, you might have to pay for classes, but it's worth it. It's worth it. You're taking your time, and you're putting a lot of work in this. Good for you. And there's the crossroads. So at one point, once you finish those classes, or once you finish whatever it is that you feel you need, there's that crossroads. So this is you profoundly thinking and understanding and figuring out what the solutions are to get that job, or what the solutions are to move forward on that next step, right? You're making that decision to level up, to do whatever you can to take those classes or to gain more knowledge very discreetly, working really, really hard. Probably have invested, probably have paid some money for these classes. And that leads you to, okay, what am I doing now? Right? Maybe while you are taking the classes, you're wondering what you have to do next. Let's see. And here's the Tower. Big change. Big change. Ah, there we go. 6 of Wands. But it feels like you have made it. You accomplished this. You got the diploma, or you took those classes, and now you're proud, you're confident, you're leading the way. You can be leader of the pack, leader of the team, right? Job well done, Leo. Job well done. People then, right, as much as you stay in the shadow while you take these classes, is a lot of cards now all of a sudden, right? We will see what's going on. I feel like that's too many cards. I'm going to put those back. Sorry. Too many cards. Too many cards means they're not all for this reading, and then it gets not confusing, but not as precise. Okay, here we go. Now we have some that, so you're once you pass this threshold by whatever it is, gaining that diploma or gaining that knowledge, then you're ready. You're ready, and you're now, I want to say, the prancing. I heard the word prancing. You're prancing, like you're really happy. This is really good. Now, it's different. This is a big turn, a big change with the Tower. But it's also you realizing you understood. You understood what you had to do. You understood how you had to turn things around, the effort you had to make to turn things around. And trust me, Leo, like I said in last week's readings, in all readings, all signs are going through transitions, shifts, difficulties in understanding, in adapting, in trying to find solutions, and trying to, figure things out to just push forward and find solutions. It's hard. It's hard. So again, my heart goes out to everyone out there that is trying to figure it out, and, just positive energies to everyone to keep pushing forward and believing in oneself, right? Here we are with the Tower. You've made it through, but now that you made it through, you're sort of, okay, well, I realize this is going to be completely different, right? This is what I wanted, and I worked really hard on this to obtain this, whatever it is, to gain more knowledge. And now I realize what the change is going to be, that this is going to be a big change of structure, right? So now that I did that, I might have to move, because maybe what they're going to offer you or offer me is going to be in a different city or in a different country or somewhere else, right? Or maybe all of a sudden I'm realizing that, wow, I really have to impose myself for this new job, and maybe there's a lot of competition, and maybe I have to, put myself out there. But I feel like it's a sense of freedom also that comes with it, because job well done, Leo. You did it. You're doing it. But now it's putting you on a different path, different people, maybe different company, or if it's not a different company, it's a whole new different way of working with a different environment, probably different team, and it can even be a different language. Maybe you're in a different, maybe it's almost like, okay, here's what I feel. You have to make a decision. You have to figure out. You make your decision to go and take classes, or however you do it, gain more knowledge. to be able to apply for that job that you really want, right? It's just an example. It doesn't have to be that, but those are the energies here. And so you do everything you have to do. You spend money, time, you get that diploma, or you get that training or that guidance, whatever it is. And finally, okay, you got it. And now you have to make a decision, because now that you got it, that job or those jobs or whatever those type of jobs you are looking for, or that type of responsibility you're looking for, might not be exactly the door next door, right? It might be in a different city or in a different area, right? And so now you're realizing with a lot of confidence, your confidence is boosted. You made it through, you accomplished this, you're ready, you now have that diploma, that experience. I mean, now on your resume, when you send your resume out or when you apply for that coveted job, because I feel like it's a coveted job, you have everything you need on paper. All good. But you probably have to change structures, right? Move around, or be in a different team, or in a bit different location. And again, might be a different language, but you're okay. You're standing your ground. Yes, with this new idea. I like it. It's all new. There's the page. Newfound clarity, though. This is liberating you, right? And you have the Judgment. So justice and judgment. There you go. But the Judgment is rising up now. Now you're rising up to a different level because you did all the work, all the homework, or all the work, or all, you have your foundation now for the change. And now you can change, right? You made those big decisions. And now you're growing. You're, it's like caterpillar to butterfly. This is who you are. Now you can fly your wings, but it takes a lot of effort, time, money probably, and substantial effort. But it's almost like you're doing something, you're pushing the envelope here. But the nice surprise here is that you're discovering that even though maybe this is taking you on another path, I'm not sure it's a different field altogether, but I feel like it's shifting you to something different, or probably not completely 100% what you expected. And so new idea, maybe it's innovative, maybe you're working with a team with new ideas, maybe you have a new idea and you're exploring something new, and it's giving you inspiration to express your talent, to express your whatever it is, the knowledge you have in your field. It's a big decision, but you want this to be known that you want to be on that team. You want this to be known that you want that job. You're the person for that job. But I feel like, yes, this is your destiny with the Judgment. This is where you belong. This is where you should be with the Judgment, right? So this is a real amazing journey with big decisions and big changes, right? It is, but what the Judgment is, as much as the justice is realigning, whether we want it or not, there's a decision made where we just have to realign, right? So whether you want it or not, you have to get a diploma, or whether you want it or not, you have to, have what you need or what they're demanding on your resume, right? That's basically it. So you're doing everything you have to do to make it happen, and you are making it happen. And it's becoming clearer and clearer in your mind that this is where you're going towards, even though it's a happy surprise here because it's not completely what you expected. But I think you understand that you're destined to something else. You're destined to more. I think it's more than you expected. I don't know if it's more money. There's not that many pentacles, but you do have the Seven of Pentacles, which is reaping the rewards, right, of all your efforts. Whatever it is you have really applied yourself for, invested your time, your money, you're rewarded for that. But you're stepping into a complete new version of who you really are. And so as you make these decisions with, intellectual intuition, you're really, your heart is in it, but your mind as well. You're very clear, right? Don't make sure you don't make decisions irrationally, purely emotionally, although I don't see any cups. There's no emotions here. It's all about money and intellect and building. That's all. There's no emotions involved here. And so this choice is a significant change. You are choosing the change. So trust that you're aligning, right? And that you're on the right path. You're almost there. So I think you've learned from past experiences, but all these pieces are finally coming together with this Judgment card, right? You're able to put whatever past you want to put behind, and now refreshed, ready to take on the new. I love that. And with this Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. You're not taking any BS. So maybe you understand. Basically, you understand what you have to do to make it work, to step up the level. Financially, logistically, intellectually, you know what you have to do. Wow. I don't know where that came from, that you don't know, you know what you have to do. Leos, this is an intense reading because it's really big decisions to move your career and move your career up. Right? Rising up. But I think it's rising up with a happy surprise, even though it might be hard or it's hard. I mean, hard in the way where you have to, apply yourself to get a diploma or to gain, whatever it is you need to get. But I think it's a happy surprise because even if it's different, I think now you're finding a sense of vocation or a sense of, you're in the right place. You're proud that you did all that and that you've accomplished all that to be able to be in the right place. And I feel like probably before you felt it wasn't enough, or you deserved more, or you had what it took to get those promotions and maybe they were passing you by or something like that. So you did everything you had to do to be part of that and be able to get those jobs that maybe were not obtainable before, or people thought, you didn't have what you needed on your resume. All right, let's see if there are a few more cards. And a few more messages, in the second deck. Yes, there you go. That's exactly it. That preceding job or that preceding cycle or energy, done. You just felt like, I don't want that offer anymore, right? I already did that. I've worked a lot here. I've applied myself, put a lot of energy in there, put a lot of time and energy and invested myself a lot, and I'm not getting much in return. So I'm feeling a sense of frustration probably, and that is why you're going on to invest yourself right on something else to be able to rise up to a different level. And again, we have the Page of Swords, Page of Wands, all new. There we go. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, enthusiastic, new idea, new place, new field, good for you. Completely different. There we go. Two of Swords. Yep. Choosing a new path. And the Death card is really significant here because it is a real change, right? It is something you worked hard for. And what you're moving into is a whole nother level, is a whole nother ball game. But that's what you want, Leo. You want to be in the big game. You don't want to be on the sidelines anymore, right? And so you're not playing little league anymore, like we say, right? You're in the big league. And you don't want anything less than the big league. That's the big change. But you are different persons. Maybe you have gained a lot of experience also, and you are determined. I'm surprised we don't have the Chariot. But it's really you rising up to your power, rising up to what you want and what you deserve also, because job well done. You've worked really hard, Leo. All right, and here we have, yeah, that frustration, not enough money. The offer is not enough. How you see me is not enough, right? And so we have the Two of Cups. Either you're partnering up with someone, or there's someone around you supporting you, helping you, someone you have a beautiful connection with. But I feel like almost this can be, on this side, you know, the new place, or maybe you're partnering up with someone in this next step in your career. That is possible. Maybe you're working on a project with someone. Maybe you're starting a business with someone. We don't have aces, but we do have pages here with a lot of new dynamic, new energy, fresh energy of a lot of enthusiasm and almost like trepidation, right? Like kids, like this is really exciting now. As much as I didn't want to talk about it, right? As much as you don't want to talk about it here, you're just going to do everything you do on the download. You have to do on the download to get that diploma or to get whatever you need on the resume. Then after that, once you reach the next level, once you get that job, or you start your own business, or you're on that project, whatever it is that you really, really wanted, then, or in that company you really wanted to work for, now, right now you're really excited and you're like chitter chatter, a chatterbox, right? Because you want everybody to know. Of course, you should be proud. Good for you. Good for you, Leo. Good for you. Yes, so we have the Death card, which is really that death of a phase that wasn't serving you anymore, that wasn't you anymore. Now you're stepping into your new version. Powerful, powerful version, Leo. And now we have, yes, we have the Moon, which is a bit of confusion. Not surprising, because you're going to be transitioning little by little, taking your time. You don't have all the answers right away. You don't have all the information right away. But look at this. You do have the Magician. So whatever it is, yes, it is time. It will take its time. It will settle in step by step as you settle in a new place, a new city, a new country, a new apartment, a new company, whatever. Little by little, you will settle in and you will, get out of that sort of foggy moment where, when we move to a new place, it feels like it's a move, doesn't have to be. We feel, a little bit lost. But you have the Magician. This is where you're supposed to be, right? Trust yourself with the Magician. It's time to do this, right? Now's the perfect timing to move forward on this idea, on whatever it is that you wanted so badly. This is your quest. This is your quest to manifest your goal, that goal. So make sure you establish a clear vision with the Queen of Swords, a clear vision of what you want and what you want to create before you push forward. Because this Magician is there to make it happen. All because now you got this. You have everything you need, right? Maybe you didn't have before, clearly, right? Now it's time. Now you can move forward on that, right? It's not about ego, right? It's not about money. It's about your soul connection to what it is you want to transform and what it is you want to step into, right? Those goals, those intentions. You are a powerful, creative being, Leo. This is your opportunity to bring your higher self in alignment with your day-to-day life, your day-to-day actions, to create that future that you want the most. That is what this is all about. Doing all the work, spending all that time to gather, do, get whatever you need to move up, right? To move up to that future you want the most. And when you're clear on that, on the why, what, right? That's when the magician calls upon you to take that inspired action, right? Focus, and bring your goals to fruition. Really, be methodical in your planning, stay on track, and just carry it out, Leo, because it's all there. It's all there, and it's all within you. And with that high priestess there, it's really about being in that state of sort of heightened conscious awareness, right? Where you realize the power of your intuition is seeking ways to develop your skills, pushing the envelope, gathering more skills, more knowledge. Allow this knowledge to flow at its own pace. Wow. All right, let's see. Sometimes these readings are extremely powerful. Leo, this is really stepping up into the big league, Leo. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road, Leo. Weekly money and career, October 16th to the 22nd, 2023, for the sign of Leo. For anybody that is interested in throwing their name in the hat for potential free reading, don't forget, all you have to do, if you haven't done it yet, and you can do it again if you wish, put 3 suns down below to share positivity, to share the sun, to share the light all the way around, right? 3 icons, 3 sun icons, followed by where you situate yourself in the world. Let's push out that positivity there. If you don't have a sun icon on your computer or whatever, just write 3 suns in wording, right? That's fine. Or just say you don't have it. And just, if you wish, you can leave a one-liner just explaining why you would like a free reading, but you don't have to, certainly don't have to. But most of all, you must be subscribed. So make sure you are subscribed. I will uniquely pick from the people that are subscribed. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Leo, weekly money and career, October 16th to the 22nd, 2023. One last message for the road, Leos. Is there one last message? Okay. 8 of Swords. Pull another one out. There we go. Yeah. You got this. You got this. If you feel stuck, or you feel it's not possible, or it's not the right timing, or you feel like you're not going to be able to do this, it's too much, you got this, right? You have the stamina to do this, right? It's that inner strength, that spirit that you have, the ability to overcome whatever obstacle there is, right? It's about knowing what you can do. And knowing that you have that stamina and that persistence, patience, right? I think you're committed to what you need to do in a way that shows a lot of maturity and composure. And I think you're reaching a higher level by learning to express your raw emotions constructively in this new energy. And that fear and ego are sort of not involved in this anymore, and that you're discovering how to channel your new power, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for supporting this channel, for sharing your journeys and your energies. Don't forget to subscribe, put 3 suns and the place where you are or where you're from, to share positive energy. Have a great week, Leos. Take care. Bye-bye.